Kubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Looms Hopo near Fire Brigade Shillong. Ringkat bat ka net footage. Ordar mapi. Minwan Ramangi Hakerdog Ying Jongpi.
Ka Sorkar Jilla ka khat khandai tarik ubnai naitung arajar arphuai kala shim ya ka raiban Pynthymmai biang ya ki dulir Aiwai ka bahadu life sem but ka Maximum Infrastructure and Real Estate Private Limited na ka benta ban shnapan bha ya ka 5-star hotel ka balatay ha office tray kam ka barim jong ka Shillong Municipal Board ka badan ha Jail Road Shillong. Haga jingya keren mat kilat pathai khubor Menteri Rangba jong ka jilla Konrad Kongkal Sangma uloong baga jing Pynthymmai yagani ka Soskular ban Aiwai sha gani ka company kalong baga Sorkar kala angnot ban yoi bagani ka project kadai ban depno haga por ka babiang khnang bakan kentiu yaki kam jungo kai perthai hapo kani ka jilla.
The cabinet has also decided that that a fresh lease agreement for 30 years, which is renewable in nature, will be signed with Maxim Infrastructure and Real Estate Private Limited for the development of the 5-star hotel at the Shillong Municipal Board land at Jail Road. The concern was that there was a case where the earlier party had defaulted on the loans that were there. In that situation, the NCLT had taken over this project. The NCLT bidded out the project, and through a fair bidding process, the company named by the name Maxim Infrastructure and Real Estate received or got the project in their name. Therefore, this requires a new lease to be signed, and the government will go ahead and sign the lease. There are certain concerns that were raised regarding some of the terms and conditions that were there, which was discussed in detail. There are many of them, so I will not be able to go to all. But mainly it's to do with the fact that certain areas were not given to them as per the agreement that was initially made. They were supposed to receive 71,000 square feet, if I'm not wrong, square feet, whereas the actual lease was only 61,000 square feet. So it was 10,000 square feet lesser than what was put in the agreement. So they wanted adjustments for those in the new lease. They had also requested that the old amounts that were pending, which were not paid by the past leasee and the past company that had taken this project, they had requested the government to remove those amounts and so that they don't have to pay, because the amount was not their due but dues of the past. But the government has not agreed to it, and the government has said that even though it's past dues by a different company, these are still dues that are there to the government of Meghalaya. Therefore, those amounts have to be paid. But we have agreed to give them some relaxation in terms of the interest amount and some relaxation in terms of the period in which they have to pay. So that small relaxation has been given, but we cannot remove the entire amount that is there. And some other adjustments also. They have agreed to also have some adjustments in terms of the floor area, and in return for that, for all these works that we're going to do, they will also be, the company concerned will also be constructing an office site for the Shillong Municipal Board with a size of 20,000 square feet in the plot number 24 opposite the BSNL quarters in European Ward as allocated by the GAD. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And that's exactly the point that they had mentioned. So it was a negotiation that took place between the company and the state government. And they maintained that the dues are not theirs. They are new firm. So therefore, they should not be liable to pay the old one. The government, and my stand also was similar, saying that while they bidded for this particular hotel and to the NCLT, so they had to keep all the costs, liabilities in mind while they bidded. So the price that they arrived to was based on the costings and the liabilities that they had. So therefore, this dues of 2.5 crores was also part of their bidding. while they bidded for it. So they incorporated that cost into their final bidding price. And therefore, it's part of the entire deal. So that's the logic we played. But at the same time, we felt strongly that it's a revenue loss for the state. So therefore, why should we lose that revenue? So we negotiated, bargained hard, and they've agreed.